Good afternoon, Gen Chem students. We're going to work on the electrolytes lab today. You're going to want to have your electrolytes lab worksheet up on your Chromebook to record this data, or print it out so you can record it, or have some scratch paper so you can record what's happening with these different solutions, so that way you can later transfer it to your Google Doc lab. What we're going to do is test for the conductivity of several different solutions. We do that by using the conductivity meter. Basically, this is just a light bulb. I have it plugged in, and the light bulb has the electrodes going down. One of the electrodes goes down and transfers electricity. If the substance conducts, that electricity will transfer to the other electrode, go up and light the light bulb. If it does not conduct, that electricity won't transfer between the two electrodes, and there will be no light. What you guys are going to record in your data table is strong light, weak light, or no light. So you really want to focus on the light bulb to see what's happening, whether or not it is conducting. So the first substance we're going to test is the sodium chloride crystals. So when I put the conductivity meter in there, you can see what's happening with the light bulb. So again, record that in your data table. Next thing we're going to look at is the sodium chloride solution. And when I put the conductivity meter in there, you can see what is happening with the light bulb. The next substance that we're going to look at is distilled water. When I put the conductivity meter in the distilled water, you can write down what's happening with the light bulb there. The next solution we're going to look at is tap water. Now, distilled water is deionized. All of the ions have been removed from the water. Tap water is what comes out of your sinks. Okay, or out of your faucets rather, not from your sink. So with tap water, there is a lot of different ions dissolved in tap water. A lot of us have very hard water, which means we have calcium and magnesium in our water. The next substance we're going to test is vinegar. So you can see what's happening with the light bulb there and the vinegar solution. After vinegar, we have a sucrose solution, which is just basically sugar and water. So that's what happens with the sugar and the water. After that, we have some Gatorade. Since it's an electrolyte lab, most of you have heard of the term electrolytes involving Gatorade. So we needed to test that. Gatorade, what it does is it replaces the electrolytes, the different salts that you sweat out when you're working out or playing a sport. The next substance we're going to test is hydrochloric acid. So there's the light bulb with the hydrochloric acid. After hydrochloric acid, we're going to test sodium hydroxide. Our next solution we're going to look at is magnesium sulfate dissolved in water. So magnesium sulfate is the MgSO4. And then finally, we are going to look at an ammonia solution. Ammonia's formula is NH3. And that's that's what ammonia looks like. So again, make sure you record strong light, weak light, no light, and then from that information you're going to be able to identify if you have a strong electrolyte, a weak electrolyte, or a non-electrolyte.